Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Duniac615, and I am back with a little bit of a collective haul. I've got Ulta, I've got Sephora, I've got Costco, I've got the DermStore, and I have CoverFX. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, then please stick around. If this is your first time here, welcome. I do hope that if this kind of content interests you, that you will consider subscribing and sticking around to watch a few more videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for your continued support. Now, let's jump into the first item, which is a purchase from Ulta. You have seen the OC algae body oil on my channel before. I said that I was not going to buy it again because this is a pretty expensive oil. It's like 48 bucks, 72 if you get the larger size. And I just couldn't see myself purchasing it again. But this oil is everything. If you've been with me for a while, then you know I absolutely love mixing creams and oils, or lotions and oils, or putting on an oil and then sealing with a cream for maximum hydration. That is not just for the summertime for me. That is year-round to maximize my body care, because you will not catch me out in these streets ashy. This oil is by far the best, most luxurious sealing oil I have tried, and it better be, because it comes with a hefty price point. Now, I will continue to use my Nivea oil and my Vaseline oils and Johnson & Johnson oils as they become available, but when I got a discount coupon on Ulta and had some rewards, I did decide to go ahead and splurge on this again. In case you missed that previous video, let me just kind of show you what it looks like. It's kind of this weird greenish yellow chartreuse colored oil, and it comes in a pump. This is amazing. I do like it by itself, but I also really enjoy mixing it with other creams. And so far, my best, most favorite combo is a couple of squirts or a squirt of this in my hand with the Fenty body whipped body butter. That is absolutely amazing. So the OC algae oil is my first purchase. The next is another oil, but this is an retin oil, Pro Repair body oil. It's for scars, stretch marks, and daily care. So if you are familiar with what retinol or retin-A does for your face, this little bottle is for the body, and I have really been enjoying it. I actually purchased two of them. One of them is already in rotation, so I thought that I would show with you the size of the bottle. It is small, but a little goes a long way. What I do with this is I apply this first straight out of the shower and then layer on my body care on top of it. That's during the day. If I'm using it at night, I make sure that I have showered at least an hour before bedtime, apply the retin-A so that it has time to absorb, and then go to bed. Use this just kind of as a body treatment overnight. I picked this up at the DermStore. They were having a sale. I think I paid about $22 or $25, something along those lines, for this, and so far I really like it. I can't tell you if it's gonna work or not, because I haven't been using it that long, but I do like it. It has a really soft scent, but it is fragrance free, and this is 100 milliliters, which is pretty large considering it's a vitamin A derivative. So that is the first one, and it is by the Chemistry brand, if you're looking for something similar. So there's that. And this is a 1% retinol, which is really kind of too strong for your face, but it's perfect for the other parts of your body that have a little bit more thicker skin. All right. The next, let's just go ahead and knock out all the body stuff, and then we'll double back and do some of the face. This is actually something that I picked up from my local beauty supply store. I am a huge lover of Shea Butter. This actually came in a pack of 2. The first one is already in rotation, so this one is unopened and will end up likely in my travel bag. It is the Ashanti Naturals Yellow Shea Butter Creamy Formula. I have been using Shea Butter for a couple of decades now. And summertime, it's a lot easier, I think, to use because it's a natural butter. So the warmer the environment is, the softer the butter is, the easier it is to emulsify and then to spread. Colder months, it takes a little bit more work to emulsify. This is actually kind of like a whipped shea butter that has argan oil added to it. So I have been very, very pleased with the first container. Again, I've been using raw, unprocessed shea butter forever, but have just started diving into this creamy formula. And again, this was a 2-pack that I picked up from my local beauty supply store, and it was $5.49 for the 2. So not a bad price considering what I normally pay for a regular large size of shea butter. So I'll let you know later, maybe in an empties, how I enjoyed this and whether or not I will purchase it again. Let's switch now to Costco because I picked up a couple of items from Costco. The first one is the Nutrice Brazilian Body Buttercream 2-pack. This was $19.99, $98, $97, something along those lines. And if you notice this container, then you know that it is styled after the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I did purchase 2 2-packs. I've already opened one. The other one is already in the bathroom. The other is in my travel bag. I will tell you, I like it, but it is not the Sol de Janeiro. It has a different... the consistency is the same. It has a different smell, and I don't feel like the hydration is as great, which is where the oils come in to help give this a boost. So I have used the OC oil with the Nutrice Brazilian Body Buttercream, but it is still not as good as the original because I don't necessarily need to mix an oil with the original, but I do oftentimes because, again, that's just my thing when it comes to body care. If you have been leery at the price point of the Sol de Janeiro brand, this is a good starter place. But again, for me, I just don't feel like, I don't feel like this is a standalone product. So if you are accustomed to mixing or adding or layering, I think you will be okay with this. If you are okay with kind of a nutty, not so much coconut, but tropical kind of scent, you will either love this or hate this from a formula. You will either love it or hate it from a scent standpoint. I picked up 2 of them based on the price and based on some reviews online, and then realized that there were people that were saying that it was as good or better than the Sol de Janeiro who actually hadn't tried it. So I'm going to stick with the original, but I do have these. Great size for travel. I may even pick up a couple more and throw them in as stocking stuffers for some folks during the holiday season if they continue to remain available. It's not a bad product. It's just not the original. All right. The next is also a Costco purchase, and it is the Perricone MD Firming Eye Cream. This stuff sells, I think it's like $68 for this size on Sephora, and my amazing Costco membership had this for $19.99, so I absolutely could not pass it up. I have used Perricone products before. They are super expensive. What I will say is that if you have troubled areas, you will see the effects of Perricone MD a lot quicker, a lot better, easier, faster, whatever you want to call it. If you don't necessarily have, for example, an eye issue, then you may not see as much. But if it keeps those issues from appearing, then I say that the eye cream has done its job. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try at a fraction of the price. The next is a purchase that I ordered from CoverFX. And if you have watched my empties, then you've seen this product on there before. They have since changed the packaging, but it is the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops. I love this stuff. I'm actually wearing the Ilia Ilia Skin Tint with the SPF 40 in the color Kamari, which is ST13, so Skin Tint 13. And I love it because it's just kind of your skin, just maybe a little bit better. You're still able to see your imperfections, and it's a really lightweight formula. It also has SPF 40 in it. The CoverFX is actually pure pigment, no SPF in it. But let me just see if I can get this open here. It is actual liquid pigmentation. So what you can do with this is, let's just say you have a SPF that you really like, but it makes you look, you know, ghostly, or it leaves a cast. Then you would add the pigment in to actually give it some color so that it changes it and it works. So you can add this to your serums, your moisturizers, your skin tint. If you need to change the color of a foundation, it just gives you the flexibility to change any product into your skin color. So when my Malaga NARS tinted moisturizer disappeared, I went back, got the CoverFX, dropped it into an SPF that quite honestly I didn't care for because it didn't blend well, added the color in, and it served for me as SPF, as a tinted moisturizer. I didn't need a foundation. So I love these. I actually caught these on sale on the CoverFX site not too long ago. They were actually 50% off. So since they were 50% off, I decided to purchase 2 of them because it's basically 2 for 1. So moisturizers, thicker for the summer, for the winter, and then Ilia is what I'm wearing right now, just to kind of test out before I make that purchase because they are on sale right now on Sephora. The last bag, speaking of Sephora, is a small purchase of Sol de Janeiro, Olaplex, and none other than the Inky List. So the first item that I picked up is the Olaplex number 7, which is their bonding oil. I had this in my cart when it was $28. I literally went to sleep and the next morning it was $30. It had a $2 price increase overnight. So I was kicking myself, but decided I would use some of my Sephora Rouge rewards to cash in some of my points for cash off. It is, every beautician I think across America has an opinion, and most are really, really fans of the Olaplex oil. And that is whether you are going to a natural, relaxed, Caucasian, at home, whatever. I did end up getting it from, again, Sephora because I had some discounts, but I did actually see it at my local beauty supply store for $27. So it's actually $1 less than before Sephora had the price increase. So before I purchase from Sephora again, I will definitely be checking my local beauty supply store because there are some savings to be had there. The next item that I picked up is the Brazilian Crush 68 body spray. This is actually the buddy to one of the Sol de Janeiro body butters that I featured on my channel before. I loved the fragrance or the scent of the body butter, and they've now actually come out with a spray or a body mist, and it smells exactly like the body butter. So great for layering It's a pretty clean summer light fragrance, so I really like this. And again, this one is the 68, because they come in numbers, in years basically. And then the last two items are items that I need to or wanted to add into my travel bag. The first is the Inky List 15% vitamin C and EGF serum. So that is what this looks like. It is a day and night serum. And this is for anyone that has blemish prone skin. It is used to intensely brighten the skin. And they are really fading, but I'm continuing to work on them, so I want to see what this 15% vitamin C is like. My favorite 15% vitamin C is actually from the Chorus brand, but it is always sold out everywhere. It is amazing. So I figure at this price point, I'll give the Inky List a try to see if it will give the Chorus one a run for its money, especially since the Chorus one is so difficult to find right now. And then the last item is a retinol, and of course that is to fight fine lines, wrinkles, premature aging. This is a nighttime serum, and I'm going to use this one while I travel instead of taking my some of my other brands. So this one is perfect travel. TSA, don't get in my issues size, so I decided to pick this one up. This one is a vegan, I believe, or plant-based retinol, so I'm curious to see what, if, and how this one works, compares to the other ones that I will be using when I am at home. But again, this helps to reduce the signs of aging, and it is a 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliter, so I won't have any issues getting through TSA with this size. So that is my collective skincare beauty haul. Have you tried any of these items? Are you maybe curious about CoverFX, especially if you are struggling to find a foundation color or a tinted moisturizer that matches your complexion? Would love to hear your thoughts on the CoverFX products. And that's it. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.